Wow, wow, wow. Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson just broke her silence and sharply condemned Donald Trump and his attacks on our judicial system. Let me explain. This in a new piece from Politico. Ketanji Brown Jackson sharply condemns Trump's attacks on judges. The Supreme Court Justice said it was time to address the elephant in the room, the threats and harassment that judges have received from Trump and his allies. Jackson made the following remarks at a judicial conference in Puerto Rico. She said the following, quote, "The attacks are not random. They seem designed to intimidate those of us who serve in this critical capacity. The threats and harassment are attacks on our democracy, on our system of government, and they ultimately risk undermining our Constitution and the rule of law." Jackson did not mention Trump by name, but said that she was addressing, quote, "the elephant in the room," and called on her judicial colleagues to show raw courage to dispense justice without fear of the results. Quote, "I urge you to keep going, keep doing what is right for our country, and I do believe that history will vindicate your service." Before a scheduled onstage discussion about her life, Jackson strode to the lectern and said she had decided to speak out against the relentless attacks and disregard and disparagement that judges around the country and perhaps many of you are facing on a daily basis. Quote, "It seems as though every time I read the news or turn on the television these days, I see affronts." Jackson compared this moment to attacks that judges received surrounding the civil rights movement and the Watergate scandal, and she urged her colleagues to take inspiration from those examples, saying other judges have faced challenges like the ones we face today and have prevailed. It is very rare for a Supreme Court justice to speak out in this way, and I know we are thankful here at the Midas Touch Network that Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson is sounding the alarm. We're going to continue to follow this story and so much more, so make sure you're following our account and add the Midas Touch podcast right now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.